hello, everyone. A pleasant Friday evening to everyone from here in Virginia. Hello, Mama Adora and Erin. Thank you for dropping by, my early birds. I was just really surprised that, hey, you are there. Let me check on my Facebook if we are already alive. Yes, we are. And anyway, again, a happy Friday to everyone from here in Virginia, USA, and an inspiring Saturday morning there in the Philippines. Philippines, did I say that properly? A blessed day to all my viewers around the world. I am hoping that my Filipino friends out there are safe from the strong typhoon. Your safety has been in my prayers. This week has been very busy. However, I am still here spending time for an update on my self publishing journey. Right. So, one thing I learned from YouTubing is to show up. With or without the audience, I have to show up. Okay, because by showing up every Friday, I will have an opportunity to share my message of inspiration and motivation to fulfill my plans and dreams. Remember that the difference between a dream from a goal is the action that you made. Goal is a series of effort to make your dreams come true. I am making that effort right now. I am hoping that someday I will hopefully share with you my story and be inspired. Currently, I am helping my husband's manuscript for editing and hopefully be having this one to self-publish. And by the way, grammar is not my specialization. That's why I'm using Grammarly. And the only book that I finished is thesis. so that I don't know what kind of journey will I'll be offering with you. But the thing is, you will be part of my failure and success of this journey, and I appreciate your time. All right. So this week we will also be talking about gratitude. Where is that gratitude? Okay. This is actually courtesy from my son's teacher. Have an attitude of gratitude. It's from a guidance subject, and I really like the idea, so I wanted to share it with you. We will be talking about that later, and also I will be sharing with you the update on where I am now in my self-publishing journey. I'm really in the itsy bitsy part, but I'm moving. Okay, and also since we weren't able to do our premiere last week for my episode 5, I will be sharing it with you together, or third part in this live stream. All right, thank you very much for staying. Okay, and anyway, before we start our live stream, I would like to thank these. I would like to thank these people who attended my second Brainstorm compilation long play live stream. I really appreciate your time. Ria Mamshi Rakitera, Maria Marcel reality show. She also have a baking channel. I really like her signature laugh. No one laugh like Maria Marcel. Okay, Dear Johnson Juan, thank you for trusting my channel. I really appreciate Meaning of Life TV. Thank you very much for the company. Ang mga MMK, chikahan natin. Salamat, my sister online. Okay, represent 103 Ian. Thank you for the support. Go lang tayo ng go with Grace Castillo. Yay! Okay, and Caregiver Sibugay Philippines. Thank you very much. I really wanted to join your live stream. It's just because of our time difference. I'm hoping that after distance learning and all the schedules has been really okay, I can join your live stream. You have a really nice live stream, and it's enjoyable to be with you in your live stream. Thank you very much for the support. All right, now we are going to move on. Welcome to my community. Welcome to my community. Armando Afuang and Irjan San Juan. Armando Afuang is a really nice guitar player. Please check on his channel. He has really nice music. I'm a great fan eventually. I listen like what, two of his music, and I also watch some of his other videos too. It's really nice. So I hope you can check that one out of his channel. Really, really nice. And Irjan San Juan too. Please support these people that who also supported my channel. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's have our okay. We are going to, or I am going to share with you an update for my self publishing journey. Okay, so yeah, last time I was able to share with you the things that I prepare. It was like a checklist. This one here, I made it my own. Okay, this is coming from actually the idea is not from me, but I just kind of make a checklist to make sure that I was able to work on the really important things that I need to do, right? Okay, so last time I did double check the strong verb and active verb, but it's actually halfway. And then I also did consistency of the usage of person. That's what I'm doing right now. And because I have a lot of corrections already, what I'm going to do is I'm going to encode my corrections in this manuscript. This is the manuscript that I'm going to show you. So this is the one. After I'm done with all this, I'm going to encode that one. And then, by the way, this is my first time to edit a book, and this is not it. This is actually my husband's. All right. So all the things that I've been doing here, I am going to put it in there with a different color so that my husband knows that the ones that has in different color is mine. So by the way, the uh the book's temporary title for now is the Transformation, a hiker's retreat to the high Sierras. And we are kind of playing with another title that is Adventures Along the Journey. So those are the titles that we are trying to check on which would be best fit with the story. And because this is written by Dale Roberts. Yeah, Dale Roberts is I can say to myself that he is my self-publishing teacher. I've been following his works, and I enrolled on his beginner's writing course. It's actually free, so you better catch that one out. Check on his channel. He has a YouTube channel, self-publishing with Dale. Check that one out, and that's free. So I learned a lot from this guy, and this hopefully this book is going to be my pathway to self-publishing. Okay, and how my book or this book going to perform in Amazon. And by the way, we are actually planning to have this book print on demand, and what you call the one, ebook. So those are the pathways that we are trying to look for on our self-publishing. All right. So that is the update of my self-publishing journey. And by the way, I'm just going to give you a heads up that the following live stream is gonna be a little boring. I know it's a little bit boring right now because only few people can relate. But I will be showing you some of my writings, and I will be writing it here in the coming live stream. I will be editing it live and reading it to you, some of the things that has changed every week, because this is a journey, right? So every week there's gonna be a changes, right? There's every week there's going to be changes, right? Okay, so That is the update. Internet is still unstable. It's all right, Mama. It's all right. I just really appreciate that you are coming and support. And I know that once this manuscript is gonna be finalized, of course, you're gonna be invited in the circle again. And by the way, to all my viewers out there, the beginning of this manuscript, actually, it would not be like an idea to publish. Actually, it is my mom's effort. To I was asking her, can you check this story? I was so inspired of my husband's story. Can you check this one out? And she was checking on it. It's like, yeah, this is a good story, and I really appreciate that. And I know this is quite a slow journey, but I'm hoping, and we are hoping that we are going to get there in this journey. And this is not only the first manuscript that I will be introducing to you. I will be doing my own book and Louise's book in the future. Louise is she's gonna be 8 this November 22, and she is also writing a story, and it's going to be co-authored with her and me. It's a story about our dog. So we have a lot of books that we are planning, right? Okay, so this is going to be the introduction. All right, so that is the update of my journey in self-publishing. And I also have an update with fair use, because last time I was really telling you the truth that I wasn't able to finish researching on fair use. So since fair use is a broad type of topic with regards to guidelines, so I'll be kind of chunk it out little by little. Every week I will be talking about certain topics about fair use and copyright, something that it's very new to me, and of course it's very new to you too. So just an FYI information thing, right? Okay, so I am going to share with you the 4 factors of measuring fair use. All right, let us see here if I could pull out a because oops, sorry. Wait. Miss, I cannot copy that one, so I have to do this. All right. You know, I always like to show you how the source of my research, right? Because it is something that I also learned from writing. That of course you have to really include or include the ones where your sources came from, right? Yeah, because you should have some stuff for that, right? Okay, so let me have share to you. Wait. Okay. All right. So this is the purpose, the 4 factors of measuring fair use. So generally, from my research, it says the purpose and character of your use. Okay, so these are the 4 factors of measuring fair use. Okay, and then the nature of the copyrighted work, and then the amount and substantiality of portion taken, and the last one is the effect of the use upon potential market, right? Okay, now, by the way, just an FYI, I would like to uh, show share with you the meaning of fair use. Okay, so actually fair use is a copy a copyright law, the doctrine of the brief excerpt of copyright material under certain circumstances, by quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, research, without the need for permission from or payment to the copyright holder. Okay, so fair use is one of the limitation to copyright intended to the balance of interest of copyright holder. So that is what I learned. Okay, what is fair use? But really, I was just reading it in the internet. Okay, so okay, so we're going to talk about some the factors now, which is actually the important thing that I'm going to share with you. Okay, the nature of copyrighted work. Okay, so all right, based on dissemination of facts or information benefits the public, you have more leeway to copy from factual works such as biographies than you do from fictional works such as plays or novels. In addition, you will have a stronger case of fair use if you copy the material from a published work than an unpublished work. The scope of fair use is narrower for unpublished works because an author has the right to control the first public appearance of his or her expression. So that is the nature of copyrighted for work. In the amount and substantiality of the portion, it says here, it says here from the research. Oh, by the way, this is the source of this is actually from Stanford University. Yeah. From Stanford University Libraries Copyright and Fair Use. That's the source. Okay. All right. So that's how it is. And now the next one is the amount and substantiality of the portion taken. The less you take, the more likely that your copying will be excused as a fair use. However, even if you take a small portion of a work, your copying will not be a fair use if the portion taken is the heart of the work. In other words, you are more likely to run into problems if you take the most memorable aspect of a work. For example, if you would probably not be fair use to copy the opening guitar riff, blah blah blah. Okay, let's see here. The rule is less is more. So that is the amount of sensibility of the portion. I'm sorry, I don't like to read something that I do not understand. All right, so next is the effect of the use upon the potential market. All right. Another important fair use factor is whether your use deprives the copyright owner of income or undermine a new or potential market for the copyrighted work. Depriving a copyright owner of income is very likely to trigger a lawsuit. Allah. This is true even if you are not competing directly with the original work. Yeah, I have that. It's not fair use, but it's kind of like I have a video on my other channel that I use a song, a background song for my video, and I receive a notification that this video, in case this video is gonna get monetized, you will not receive the monetization of this video because of the the artist, right? So I think I was just like, because I've already have that one. It's being part of the whole video. So anyway, I'm not going to, expect to have that one. Anyway, it's not yet monetized. So, it's not something that is very something to me. Okay, so that is the amount of portion. Okay. And I suppose that is the update that I have in fair use. And to be honest, until now, fair use is still very complicated to my head. Yeah, bleeding, 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 nose bleeding. I don't understand. All right, so we are going to move on. Sorry, ang inyong writer is not as very intelligent. Okay. All right, so our next topic is going to be attitude of gratitude. All right, attitude of gratitude. Now, I'm going to share with you. Okay, this is coming from my son's subject this week. By the way, my children are into distance learning, and that they have special every week. They have a library, they have guidance, they have STEM, they have music and arts, PE, and that is included in our distance learning. Okay, so we're just going to follow all the things that are given there. And one of the things that I like this week is this activity. Have an attitude of gratitude. And I am going to share this. Okay, so All right. Now, what is gratitude? I really like this book. Okay. Actually, we have not been working with this one, but I already shared this to William. Okay. And he's with William. I always make sure that if he wanted to do an activity, he is ready. Because for me, readiness is everything. Okay. All right. And it is one of the difficult approach of teaching because no matter how intelligent your child is, if your child is not ready, mind you, your 5 minute lesson will always be 1 hour. Okay. So anyway, let's go back to attitude of gratitude. All right. So gratitude. Okay. Gratitude is one of the many positive emotion. Oh, that's why I'm always grateful. It's about focusing on what's good in our lives and being thankful for the things we have. Gratitude is pausing to notice and appreciate the things that we often take for granted, like having a place to live, food, clean water, friends, family, even computer access. So this is actually from this is probably from kidshealth.org, right? So that is gratitude, huh? That's why I like this one because especially during trying times, we like to be grateful. And it's honestly so hard to be grateful when you are in your trying times, right? So that's why it's nice to talk about this, right? So that is gratitude. Now, one thing that I like of this is that people I am grateful for. Now, since Thanksgiving here in America is coming, so you have to be grateful for the people. Now, people I am grateful for, and I'm actually thinking of putting this one in my routine in our Brainstorm Live. Like we have to, I'm actually thinking or thanking I have been thanking people every week. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Uh, okay. So people, I am grateful for this week. Of course, my children, my husband, my mama who is always there for me. Thank you very much, mama. And of course, Erin. Thank you very much for the friendship and for the love. Thank you. I really appreciate. I really appreciate all the things that you do for me and for Luis. Yeah, it's always nice to have you into my life. That's one thing that I'm grateful of. Our friendship. Ah, yay! All right. So, but actually, this week, the uh the the important, the most grateful person that I am grateful of. Am I saying it right in English? Am I saying it right in English? The most important person that I am grateful of, okay, all right, that's more understandable, right? Okay, is my son's teacher this week because I did not really expect that that she is going to do the problem solving this week because she told me that she's a little bit busy. She has a lot of something like that. But suddenly she said that we're going to have a Google Meet, and then suddenly there's a uh, coordinator at school, and we were talking about how are we going to transition William from distance learning to in person. So that's something that I am always looking forward to because, to be honest, if they do not offer distance learning this year, I would probably continue to homeschool William because of certain issues. But because they offer virtual this year, so I go ahead and enroll William, and William is a full virtual student, and also Luis. Yes. So that is the person that I am more grateful for this week, right? So I'm hoping with you in my Facebook and in my YouTube there, think about the people that you are grateful this week, right? Or maybe that one person that had made your week, especially if your week has been very, very trying. So think about that person that made your week this week, right? So yeah, so that's the first thing that you are gonna be grateful of, right? And next week I'm gonna be including this one because this is just really nice, you know. I always like that one that you know, char, make it motivation, inspiring, right? So places I am grateful for. Okay, this week the place that I'm grateful for is the altar. Our altar is the place that I am grateful for this week because you know um typhoon Ulysses is in my mama said is a very good topic, a lifetime attitude to be nurtured. Yeah, thank you very much, mama. That is really true. Being grateful is something that you have to nurture it, right? Because it's hard to be grateful. It's hard, right? Now this is the yeah, that's a very good topic, lifetime attitude to be nurtured. Yeah, it's something that life and it I'm not saying that all that some people are just naturally mean. It's just that some people are are more grateful than others, and it is because of that what we call the background experiences that they have. And then when you know, personality wise, that the making of a person is within the 0 age to 7 years old. All right, it's gonna be like that. So if you wanted to make sure that your children out there are grateful in life, practice or tell them to always say thank you. Yeah, always thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, always thank you. Yes. So for places I'm grateful for this week is the altar because I praying and praying, and I learned that there are cases of our, you know, the virus is increasing. So we have to continue to pray, especially this season that it's getting cold out there, some kind of like that. So we have to learn how to pray a lot. So that's places I'm grateful for. Yeah, because every time I go in there and drop by because our altar is in our living room. It reminds me of praying and peace. So that's one thing that I am grateful for. Places and also home. Home is a grateful place to be with. And how about you out there, my viewers in my Facebook and my YouTube? What place that you are grateful for this week, right? What kind of place? Is it a playground for kids? I think, right? Marketplace, especially if you were able to get a haggle a great price. You know, never know. All right. So, what else? What are the places that you are grateful for? Right. You know, maybe the mall or in the workplace. You know, yes, you're grateful for. So a while ago it's person and now it's places that you are grateful for. Yeah. And then this is funny because food I am grateful for. What is the food that I am grateful for this week, to be honest, is the food from the school. The food from here in Virginia and in the USA. Food is being given to children who are enrolled in the public school. So there is free food in the public school. And it's pre-cooked already. Okay. So I am so grateful for that food from the school. Yeah, my husband is picking it up in on Monday, and then that food is equivalent for a week. Yeah, and you know, it is really helpful because with distance learning, we do not have time to cook in lunchtime. So it's always nice to have that pre-cooked food. We just put it in the microwave and then voila, you have food already. So I am grateful for that food. Not only this week, but from the previous week and the future week to come. I'm always grateful of the food that the school is giving us because it really help us to do the break on lunchtime. We don't need to cook. The only thing that The only thing that I do is cook in the evening, and then we just have to eat that one for the lunch. We do our breakfast, but our breakfast is really light, so it's something. But that food from the school that they provide every Monday, and it's for the whole week. I'm so grateful for that one. So that food, huh? That food, especially the spaghetti. Oh, I like the spaghetti, and also that roast pork thing. Oh, I also like that one. Okay, now this one is so nice too. Abilities I am grateful for. How about you there, my viewers? What, by the way, what food are you grateful for? Maybe lechon, no, even if there are typhoon, there is a typhoon there, but people can still eat lechon there. You have to be grateful with that food, the cake, everything there, right? For as long as it would not, you know, yeah, it would not make you unhealthy, right? Ooh, preach, preach, preach. Yeah. I'm actually eating junk food, but it's okay. It's just a little bit. All right, so abilities I am grateful for. Okay, so my viewers, I know that you have abilities that you are grateful for. All right. So for me, abilities that I'm grateful for, particularly this week, the abilities that I'm grateful for is resiliency. And maybe not only this week, but the week that has passed, and you know, the, the 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 weeks to come. I am always grateful for that. Being resilient, and you mind you that we Filipinos, hi Filipino friends out there, we are so good with resiliency, and that is one of our organic ability as Filipinos. I remember there was like a group of pictures that was shared online, and how Filipinos treat a storm there. They were like, drinking, and just like nothing happened, but it's already like, you know. So that's one thing, abilities I'm grateful for. And of course, be endurance, endurance. We have to endure, don't give up. You just have to endure. All right. So that's one thing that I am grateful about. And what else? I'm not going to mention everything, because next week I won't have anything to mention anymore if I'm going to mention it this week, di ba? All right. So what is your abilities there, right? Okay. So other things that I am grateful for, of course, I'm grateful for our Lord because of safety, protection, and the other blessings that I receive. I think my mom knows. Thank you very much, Mama. Those are the other things I am grateful for. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm grateful for Oh, I'm grateful for my sister Leia, if you're watching out there. Yes, thank you very much for the effort. Alam mo na. Thank you very much. Okay. So those are the other things that I'm grateful for. Oh, another one, my sister Leovel out there. Thank you very much too. Alam mo na. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. See, if we are talking about being grateful, we're just happy. Happy. All right. Okay. So, those are the other things that I am grateful for this week. What else? What else? Okay, now, I show gratitude when. Ooh, I show gratitude when I show gratitude when, of course, when I pray, when I praise people, when I praise my children. And by the way, I praise my children in a particular way. I don't just say, "Oh, you are good, you are do," or something like that. It's so generic. So they would not really understand the value of praise if you're just saying it without a reason. So I was told, And I learned it from one of the seminars that I attended in childhood behavior, that you have to be very particular of your praise, because praise has a value. If you're just being so generic with your praise, then the child will not understand that praise has a value. So for example, I would say, today, Louise was very, very helpful today. I mean, she's always being very helpful, but it's just kind of like, oh, you have to describe what she's been doing, and that you are thankful for that. Yeah, so she will know that that gratitude or that praise is from certain things. Yes. So that's kind of like that. Am I out of the topic? I show gratitude when we're out of the topic siya, no? Pero anyway, I show gratitude when I praise people, and I don't know. It's just something that I anything that is, even if it's just really really simple, it just it is meaningful to me, even if it's you know. And by the way, this is Rex Road Counseling. Yeah, this is from my son's guidance counseling activity. Yeah, it's really nice. Oh, I have I don't know it. Do I have a new viewer? Hello, Facebook viewer, whoever you are. Thank you very much for dropping by. Yes. So that is gratitude. Okay. So we have to be grateful, and then I so love this topic that we have to be grateful every week, no matter what kind of challenges that we meet every week, especially with us mothers, parents, mama, papa, nanay, tatay out there, uncles and aunts, grandma, grandpas, all of you out there. What happened to my video? Okay, I'm okay. So so anyway, we have to be thankful, and I'm going to be using this one of my templates. So we have to thank people, friends, and um, even the food we eat. We have to be thankful for that, right? Yeah. So that's attitude of gratitude. And you know what makes me very happy? Just to think about what we are thankful for, right? Yeah, it's just kind of change the mood, like it changed from fear to confident. It changed from being sad to happy and hopeful, because you're just talking about being thankful, right? So for you out there, I'm going to have a recap. Okay, be grateful for the people. Every week, be grateful for the people. Be grateful for the places, because there are always opportunities in every places that you have. Although there might be some opportunities that are not good, but always be grateful for the places. Be grateful for the food, right? And of course, be grateful for your abilities and the other things that happened to you in this week and for the coming week to come, and then the previous week, right? That's really really nice. And acknowledge that you are showing a gratitude, right? Okay, so my mama says here, I am always grateful for God's divine providence, the food that we eat, the air that we breathe, the water that quenches our thirst, and peace. Hopefully, you have received the blessings. That's why this is Gardens of Blessings TV, right? Thank you very much for that very inspirational message from my mama. Yay! If you have a mama like her, you're gonna be blessed, right? Okay, blessed in everything. All right, so that's from my mama, right? So now we're going to talk about our self-care, right? Self-care means learning to know or acknowledge our limits, our temperaments, recognize that we are the expert of taking care of ourselves from Gardens of Blessings TV. Thank you. All right. Okay, so every week we usually do stress self-management reflection, right? So because it's really nice, because a while ago we were thankful about the thing that is happening to us, right? From the week, and now we're going to talk about week stress management reflection, right? How is my relationship to myself and my creator this week? Okay, so my relationship to myself this week is something to do with enduring. I hope, yeah, endurance, not enduring. No, wrong grammar. Endurance, right? Something that you are like, because to be honest, I really don't know what I'm doing in self-publishing, but I am willing to learn. Yes, I'm really, really willing to learn. So with my relationship to myself, I know that there are things that I do not know. Okay, those are actually the feeling of, that there are many things that you do not know is actually, there is like a quadrant of knowing. I might be sharing with you. I think Brother Bo Sanchez already talked about the quadrant of knowing, the ones that who knows that they do not know a lot, and the ones who pretend to know that he knows everything but he actually does not know. And who else? But there are like four quadrants of knowing. Yeah. So my relationship to myself this week is something to do about realizing that I have to learn a lot with self-publishing. There's a lot of abilities that I have to learn. There's a lot of things that I have to improve with my channel. Yeah, with my channel. There's a lot of things that I have to learn. And my creator, yes. I would honestly say that I am not really like moving really closer to him because, I do not really pray a lot much as I used to. I used to read the gospel of the day, but I did not do it. But Lord, do you understand my heart and my mind? Oh, do you know why I'm looking at there? Because I have a secret heart there in front. before before I start my live stream, actually, I pray to the Lord. That's how I am. Praying for me is part of my daily activities, right? Yeah. So yes, it says, yes, I am grateful for everything, for what goes against us and for us and with us. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Amen. Amen. Yes, we have to be grateful for everything because everything has a reason, right? Everything has the reason. You know what? One thing that I'm grateful for with this pandemic, because without this pandemic, I would probably not be starting a YouTube channel. I would probably not be starting my journey to self-publishing. Oh, that's something that I'm so grateful about with this pandemic. Something that happened bad, and then something, you know, uh, happened good with it, right? Yeah, very nice thing. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice lang siya, right? Okay, so I endure and take a deep breath. That's one thing that I also learned this week. Yeah, just take a deep breath. Yeah. Uh, I remember my yoga teacher. Hi, Burns. Thank you. I'm hoping to join your yoga class hopefully when I'm not busy anymore. Yeah. She said to me that sometimes what we need is breathe. Like how to breathe properly. Yeah. That's one thing that we need at times. Yeah. You just have to breathe. Yeah, it's something to do with the proper breathing and the oxygen that is equally transported to our body, transported. Okay, so anyway, so that's how it is. All right, so endure and take a deep breath. So that is what it is this week. Yeah, for my relationship with myself and my creator. Okay, so you just have to endure and take a deep breath, right? Relaxation is an option, but do not forget to breathe. Okay, so we also have feelings and emotion. Yes, my feelings and emotions are actually intertwining this week. Sometimes I do not know is if my feelings is we call the primary feelings or my feelings is the secondary feelings. You know, primary feelings is actually an immediate reaction to to your sensation. And then the secondary feeling is actually a feeling that we feel that that we already have a background with it. And that is actually change our state of emotion. So you be very careful with your secondary emotion. All right. I think I've already talked about that one last time. Previous years, no, previous years. Oh my gosh, actually, previous month ago. Okay. So that is manage feelings and emotion. It is just I just could not really tell if I have a feeling or it is what it was just an emotion or something like that. This week is just something. That's why I pray. If I do not really understand myself with what is this a primary feeling or secondary feeling which leads to emotion. You have to kind of like think about what feeling drives you, right? Because feeling is it's either a good or a bad thing, but the moment you respond to your feelings, it's up to you, right? So this time, it's I just have to keep on be positive and you know just pray, right? Especially if these trying times, you don't know what really is what is happening, right? Some kind of like that. Especially this week when we were talking about the problem solving meeting that we have with the school and then the teacher and our plans with the transition. I was really honest to tell them that you know what, I'm really really confused right now, but I am hoping and have faith with the system and in the transition that we will be okay with in person, from virtual to in person. I have mixed emotion because anxiety is not something that you can just shrug it off. It's not. It is a state of emotion that really really change your well-being. So that's kind of thing, and it's sad because there are still a lot of people does not understand the gravity of anxiety, especially with the effect of children. Because with children, we thought that the children grow up very fast, so naturally they have anxiety, but the degree of the anxiety that the child manages, we really do not know how that kind of thing changes them, right? And it's sad because few parents, not all, they just you know uh, did not grasp yet. So hopefully, my after this manuscript done, after we publish that, I will be going to talk about that in my book. Ooh, I really sound like very very intelligent because I have a book. But really, you know, um, well, let's see. Okay, so now we're going to talk about resiliency. Okay. Resiliency message to myself and to you who are watching right now. Okay. Um, the message for the week is that I am thankful for the things that happen. The challenges in my week help me understand that no matter how difficult it is, I should be thankful about what life has brought me. Difficulties remind me of being human. Challenges are like a tunnel. In every dark tunnel, there's always a light. If I stay focused on the light, I can move forward to the end and the darkest journey. However, If I get irritated with the darkness and fear overshadows the unknown, I will have the tendency to stop, and I do not allow myself to stay in the dark. So I am hopeful and grateful that next week is going to be a better week, and that challenges is part of being human, right? So, how about you? What's your thought for the week? Yan. By the way, I'm actually looking at the other part because I forgot to share my screen. That's my message. Yes. All my messages are being written, right? Okay. So that is my message for the week. Okay. So our inspirational mantra. I mean, it's not the inspirational thought anyway. It's an inspirational mantra because this mantra is from Nelson Mandela. Okay, the brave man is not the one who does not feel afraid, but he conquers that fear. Yeah, so you, my beloved viewers right now, my mama, all right. And for those who are going to view this one in the replay, if you conquer fear, you're brave, right? Because fear is there, right? You just have to conquer it, right? Yeah. And also because this is grateful week, right? Gratitude ay, hala, sayo. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotion, and that is really true. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. From Ziglar. I copy it from the internet and I download it there and I'll share it to you to give you inspiration and me too. All right. Okay. So that's our inspirational quote. And because I wasn't able to do my premiere last week, I was able to do a draft from this episode 5. I am going to share with you our episode 5 in the distance learning in the school bus. All right, so let me see if the video is already ready. Yeah. Um, um, Actually, wait a minute. Okay, so let me see. I usually in my final video, I do a have a lot of things that I am going to attach with this, like the explanation of the braille, the explanation of American Sign Language, some kind of like that. So,
Hello, everyone.
wait a minute. So let me see if this is the one.
Hello,
Okay.
everyone. Hola. Today is Tuesday on our 5th episode on the distance learning in the school bus
with Gregory and Taffy.
We will be talking about Helen Keller and George Washington. And if you see that one, I voted today is the national election in the USA. And it is an election between two parties, the Republican and the Democrat. So vote wisely, right? Okay, I did vote. Okay, so right, we'll be doing virtual Virginia, and
are we doing two posters or
just one. So the student will describe how the contribution aside from me and Helen Keller the same birthday. Never give up on learning. Okay. So disability, a physical or mental difficulty that makes it. I know. I just want to read that one first. Disability. Buot man. Disability, a physical or mental difficulty that makes it hard or not possible for a person to learn, hear, speak, see, walk, or do other important things. Do you know that Helen Keller
is blind?
Oh, you already know? Oh, sige, sige. Let's just
And can't hear either, but she never gave up because she kept on writing and never gave up.
So you already know her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's just watch this.
I learned it from a game.
Other information that we are going to talk about. Blind is partly or fully unable to see. And these are the things that are about disabilities. Hard of hearing or deaf, partly or full, unable to hear. And overcome, to get better, and something that is a struggle. So those are the words that are included in this lesson, right? So learning about Braille. Okay, so there are many things that you're going to learn in this episode. So Helen Keller was blind, but being blind did not stop her from learning to read. Let's watch this video again and learn about a tool that helped Helen read. And that what that is?
Bumpy words, but I forgot what they're called.
Braille. Is that this?
Cell.
Braille. It's a unit of space where Braille symbols are
Letter D is dots
created.
1, 4, and 5. If I were to write that on the Braille writer, I would pull the swing cell apart, and it now corresponds to the keys on the Braille writer. So, if this is cell 1, we would press this key.
Okay.
This machine is called
Braille
a Braille
writer
writer.
is a machine
It has
similar
6
to a
keys
typewriter for writing text in
to
Braille.
represent the symbols and the contractions and patterns. And if you push down one or more, you can make patterns on the paper. Braille is important because Braille is literacy. And literacy is the ability to read, write, speak, and listen. And it's the same for print readers. They need to be able to communicate. They need to be literate. For Braille users, they're no different. They just communicate in a different means than print students. But everybody, whether you're a Braille user or a print user, everyone needs to be able to communicate. I'm doing a poem about me. All about me. It's a
Our teacher had assigned the alphabet. Learning sign language takes patience and practice.
That's
but
true.
once you learn it, you can sign about anything with just your hands. So let's get started. To make an A, it's like making a fist, but your thumb is on the side. B, you just have to wave hello and then tuck in your thumb. C looks like a C. To make a D, it should look like you're making a face, but you stick your index finger up, like this. Make an E by curling up your fingers and resting them on your thumb. To make an F, you're making the OK sign. To make a G, you're going to put your index finger up,
Like a grape.
like this. To make an H, it's the same thing, but with 2 fingers. To make an I like a drinking tea, just stick your pinky up like a little I. To make a J, you just get your pinky up and swoop.
And it can also be used as
K
juice.
looks like a peace sign. Put your first 2 fingers up and place your thumb right in between them. L looks like a letter L. To make an M, you're going to put your 3 fingers on top of your thumb, so it should look like this. To make an N, you're going to move your thumb to the next space. To make an O, it's like making a circle with your hands. P looks like a 4 facing K. Make the peace sign with your fingers pointing out and
sorry.
in between them. Q.
No,
To
wrong.
make a Q,
Q.
simply stick out your pointer finger and thumb and point them downward. R, just cross your pointer and middle fingers. To make an S, it's making a fist. To make a T, you're going to
This
put
can
your thumb
be
in between
toilet.
your index finger and your middle. To make a U, you're going to stick up your index finger and your middle finger, like this. To make a V, it looks like the peace sign. To make a W, it's like sticking up 3 fingers, so it looks like a W. To make an X, it's like a hook.
Yeah.
L. To make a Y, it's like the Hawaiian sign, hang loose. To make a Z, you're going to put your index finger up and sign the Z in air. Now practice. George Washington
Oh, that kind of George Washington.
So he's not the president.
I don't know him.
So he's not the George Washington president. He is a different George Washington. Because it's a carver. Actually, his name is George Carver.
Foremost botanists taught
He's a scientist.
Do you think it's still loading?
Yeah.
I think the internet's very slow.
farmers how to successfully grow crops. An authority on American.
So George Carver was
George
an
Washington
inventor.
Carver.
Yeah, okay. So George Washington Carver was an inventor and he helped farmers. So that's how he is.
American agriculture, he used his tremendous scientific knowledge
To help farmer to
To help
develop
also
to
horses.
make groundbreaking discoveries and innovations that changed people's
Yeah, to change
daily lives.
Yes. Okay. So let's move on to
Brain pop.
Brain Pop. If
Brain
you
pop,
following my previous
George
live stream, we were talking about Brain
Washington.
Pop. I really love Brain Pop. This is another distant learning app that is popular. And so far, I love Brain Pop Junior among the rest of the. So Anne and Romy. So let's see. This is
peanut butter sandwiches. Sorry, may I please have a sandwich, Moby?
So that is Tabby Joe.
Did you know George Washington Carver invented over 300 uses for peanuts?
Wow.
How did George Washington Carver become a scientist? George Washington Carver was born near the end of the Civil War, around 1864. When he was a baby, he and his mother were kidnapped by slave robbers.
Oh.
George was returned to the farm, but he never heard from his mother again. As a boy, George loved to collect and grow plants. He taught people how to care for sick plants, and they called him the plant doctor. George worked hard and put himself through different schools. He wanted to go to college and learn more about agriculture. Agriculture is the study of plants and farming. Even though slavery ended, many schools would not take African American students. But George didn't give up. He became the first African American to go to Iowa State University. And then he taught there, and later at the Tuskegee Institute. Along the way, he made some really important discoveries. How did George Washington Carver change farming? Many farmers in the South grew cotton. Cotton plants took a lot of nutrients out of the soil. which made it hard to grow new crops. But George Washington Carver had an idea. He thought farmers could rotate or switch off between growing cotton and growing crops that put nutrients back into the soil. Crops like sweet potatoes, soybeans, and peanuts are all good for the soil.
Yeah.
Crop rotation helped farmers save their soil and produce better plants.
That's true.
Carver also found a ton of different uses for the
Look,
new crops.
Moby is eating honey. I thought Moby
What
is...
discoveries did George Washington Carver make? Carver found hundreds of uses just for the peanut. He used peanuts to make paint, laundry soap,
Yeah.
shaving cream, lotion, ink, paper, and mayonnaise. He even made punch out of peanuts.
Oh no, Moby is drinking. Oh no, he's burping.
He also discovered over 100 uses for sweet potatoes.
Yeah, that's really
Like
nice.
flour,
Yes.
sugar, glue,
glue.
silk,
Yeah.
vinegar,
Uh-huh.
and coffee.
Oh,
Right,
that's
Marby.
interesting.
George Washington Carver was a very important scientist.
Uh-huh.
He met with President Theodore Roosevelt and gave advice about agriculture. Today there are museums and memorials that teach about his life and work. There are even George Washington Carver stamps. What do you think we can make out of peanuts?
Peanut butter. Look, you put the cell phone in the...
What? A peanut cell phone? Are you nuts?
Today with William's activity, we are going to do this. William. And then he'll be tracing letter L. This is a small L and big L. Yes. My tracing is made of sandpaper, and he will trace that using his finger, and he is going to tell me what letter it is and the sound. All right. So let's start. William, can you write, William? You write the letter C, William. Yeah, come on, William. No, letter C. Letter M. Letter M. Okay, we're gonna write letter M. All right, William. William. Come on, William. And the way we did this with William, he uses a kind of like something that he puts underneath his stuff. Where is it? Hey, William, did you? This one is that, so that when the child writes and traces, they can feel the bumpiness of the letter. So this is quite helpful. Yeah, it's really nice. So William, would you like to show them how to write? Right, William.
In college, Carver studied botany, which helped him discover many uses of peanuts.
Okay.
What is botany?
All right, William. Challenging in this time of pandemic, because in the house there, no matter what you do, like I'm putting all the stuff here in the school bus. The technology that we only have is that computer, but still there's still a lot of distraction. So how much more if we are doing it in our house, right? So that is for one reason we did school bus for
What
studying.
happens when farmers rotate their crops?
Like that cap is also a distraction for him. So there's a lot of challenges that we are facing with him. Yes, but
Cotton plants
you know,
deplete soil of its nutrients.
as I've said,
Soybeans
that
put
we
nutrients back
will
into the soil.
always
What does
have to
deplete
choose
mean?
our battles. Patience, patience, patience. And after this pandemic is over,
then he'll be
Try about it.
placed back in school, hopefully, and then he will have structure, right? But the only thing that is nice
Oh,
is
yeah.
that he has improved much with his speaking skills because he has speech language delay and expressive language delay too in particular. So that is one thing that has been improving a whole lot, and he's not frustrated much anymore because he know what to say, and the vocabulary is back, you know. um, okay, so we've been doing this a lot of times. If you notice, I have a lot of stickers for him because what I do is reward based. Like if he is really performing really good, I put stickers. But if he is not performing, it's the attention span. It's not really doing good, so he's not. He cannot put sticker on his work. Right. Okay, so I think Louise is done with her social studies. Are you done with your the sentence today? All right. So
Vanish
see,
into thin air.
okay,
then
so
come
that's
back
what it
with a
says there. Uy, kay
staircase.
usahay sa uihan ako eh. Okay, so we will continue to learn stretch the sentence. Here is another example. Watch the video. You're not gonna watch, but we're gonna watch. Okay, so stick around. Okay, so
Taffy's so scared that he doesn't even want to move.
this is from YouTube. All right, this is from YouTube.
Taffy's cuddling me.
Hi friends, today's lesson is called Stretchy Sentences. Alright, they're super fun to do. I love them. And you know how I use stretchy sentences to make my writing so much more exciting? Let me show you. I have this little baby coming to my house, and he's so cute. He is, and I wanted to write a sentence about it. So I said, my dog sat. I mean, that's true. He is sitting there, but
Yes. Practice using the sentence starter. Write a detailed sentence. Now, the crazy turkey. Remember to answer this question. What were when and why?
The crazy turkey said.
Yeah, and then after that, click on the link below, and then click make a copy. Practice building your words, study words, and read words. This is not going to be turned in. I thank you, Lord. This is what happened if your mama is so tapulan. Oh, okay. But anyway, we're still going to do this. Well, what happened is when it is being submitted, you have to kind of like in our case, I have to transfer it in a picture and then put it in the cloud, and then it's quite a lot of trouble to submit assignment. I mean, I don't mind doing all the activities really because I love to teach my children.
For example, my
It's just the
cat
submission
is
is hard. It's so kind of tedious, especially if the internet is not really doing good.
My cute pet.
All right, so the crazy turkey, ha.
Cuckoo banana turkey.
No, we're talking. Yeah.
The cat's not.
So the crazy turkey is that the
turkey. It's a turkey.
wait, that is a starter sentence starter. The crazy
Like-
turkey. So let's start.
crazy
What the
banana
crazy
turkey.
the crazy turkey. What is the crazy turkey? The
Crazy chubby turkey.
oh, okay. So spell the shabby, the shabby, chubby or shabby.
Chubby.
Okay, spell chubby.
CH
All right.
U
U
B
B
Y.
chubby. Double B ba ng chubby? Lolo, sura gid aning spelling oy chubby. Bito na una to be.
Search a word.
Sorry kayo mga
Search a
igala.
word.
I am not really good at this one, huh? With spelling, something like that.
Vote.
Chubby. I just want to make sure.
Go vote. Go
Chubby
vote.
is double B. Chubby. Okay.
Chubba.
Chub.
Chubba.
Oh.
Thank you.
So, let me do this. The
CHU
Baby.
B D.
What?
Okay, the chubby.
Turkey. Turkey, turkey.
The chubby crazy turkey. Oh, they rhyme. The chubby
Crazy turkey. Crazy turkey. Crazy turkey.
turkey. The chubby crazy turkey. So we answer the question what? What kind of crazy turkey? Chubby,
The
right?
chubby crazy turkey.
Okay, the chubby crazy turkey. And then we're going to get where? The chubby crazy turkey
The chubby crazy turkey is in the barn.
is is in the spell barn.
B
Mm-hmm.
A
Mm-hmm.
R
Mm-hmm.
N.
So the chubby crazy. Look, the chubby crazy. the one on turkey. Ni dagan. The chubby.
Excuse me.
The chubby crazy
Turkey.
turkey. The turkey is gone. It went off. The chubby crazy turkey. My goodness, sir. The chubby crazy turkey is
in the barn.
in
The barn that looks like a
the
cat.
barn. All
That
right.
looks like a cat.
Mhm.
It's in the barn that looks like a cat.
All right. So we
cat.
did who, the chubby crazy turkey, and then we did what? No, where? Sorry. I'll get confused. So we have what? The chubby crazy turkey, right? The chubby is the one that we add. We stretch it, right? And then we do where in the barn, right?
That looks like a cat.
Okay, so when the chubby crazy turkey is in the barn.
When after the morning and
After the morning.
after the morning lunch
After the morning lunch.
or second lunch.
Okay. After. Spell after.
A F
F.
T
Mm-hmm.
E
Mm-hmm.
R.
After the morning
Lunch.
lunch, right? Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm doing this right because I am showing our viewers what we're doing, right? Right. So the chubby crazy turkey is in the barn after the morning lunch. After the morning
How about
lunch.
just after morning lunch? Let's not say after the morning lunch. What kind of lunch is that?
After morning lunch. Okay, so we have when and why.
Because he was hungry.
The chubby crazy turkey is in the barn after morning lunch.
Because wait, where?
Oh,
Where? Oh,
where is already in the barn.
Okay.
And when after the
When?
morning lunch.
When he okay.
We already this is the why. Hala na libog naming duwa. Okay.
Why? Because
No, yeah, why? Why?
because he saw the rooster. pick with some hens
What ko custom?
because he wanted to have some hens over to his hut.
Wait, there's a lot. Oy. Because. Okay. Because. I hope you can still see. Because. Daghan na gani mo gisuwat day. Daghan ni mo gisulti ba? Ako ang nagsuwat di ay. Because
He wanted the hens to come over to his place.
wanted the hens to come over to his place. So the chubby crazy turkey is a boy.
Yes.
All right. So this is our stretch sentence from the crazy turkey, right? The crazy turkey was our simple sentence, right? And then we stretch it and becomes the chubby crazy turkey is in the barn after morning lunch because he wanted the hens to come over to his place. So this is how to stretch the sentence. Now, after you did that, just to make sure, it is my practice to always ask my learner, does it make sense? Is this stretch sentence make sense to you? Okay, Luis, does this sentence make sense? In the morning, in the barn. The chubby crazy turkey is in the barn after morning lunch because he wanted the hens to come over to his place. So does this mean that the barn is the crazy turkey's place?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
If you can try to improve that sentence, and if you can improve that sentence, comment in the comment section below. Ay, i-premiere ko nino. Basta mag-reply ta, comment lang mo. Pero kung ma-premiere na ni, adto mo sa chat box. Ha? My goodness. Alright, so, the chubby crazy turkey is in the barn after morning lunch because he wanted the hens to come over to his place. He said, because this is not my assignment, this is his assignment, her assignment.
My assignment.
So I always make sure that this makes sense. So if you think that while Louise is doing her assignment there, we are going to talk about, it's a what? What is this? It's a mouse. William found a very old mouse. Look at that. It's not USB, huh? It's not USB. This is very old. And it has enter and it has escape. A really old mouse. Okay, so we're going to trace letter L. And then we will paste letter L. Right, William? All right. Okay, so William, I want you to trace this letter first. Okay, here, trace this letter on your finger. On your finger. Trace the letter on your finger. Hold this one on the other side. Okay. All right. Okay. What letter is this? Letter L. L sounds ooh. Can you say ooh? L sounds ooh. Okay. Now the big L sounds ooh. Can you trace that one? Trace out. Touch it. See. That's letter. What letter is that? Letter? What letter? Letter? Can you tell me what letter is this? Letter? It's letter L. Say L. L. All right. Is that one here? Is the letter L?
Very good. Oops, it's not really gluing so far. Our glue here has been exposed to extreme heat and cold, so that's why it does not stick. All right, then what animal is this, William? It's a what animal is that? It's a lamb. Lamb. Can you say lamb? Lamb. All right. Okay. Can you stick that one? Okay, stick that one, William. Here. Oh my gosh, our glue does not really stick. I think I need more glue here. Oi, oi, oi! It does not really stick. Okay, all right. Okay, here, here. Stick that one. Stick that one. Stick that one. That is lamb. Lamb. All right, I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. All right. Lamb. All right. Okay, now William. There's another animal. What is this animal? What is this animal? This animal is a llama. Say llama.
And I got that.
Llama. Llama. Say llama.
What's this? What's this?
Llama. Llama, llama.
Can I put the?
Oh, okay. Can you paste the llama first?
Get that.
Okay, put it on. Thank you for putting it back.
Put this.
Can you post the llama? Okay, put the llama on. Paste the llama. Paste the llama. Paste the llama. Paste the llama. Very good. Paste the llama in pajama. Mama. All right. I think I need to really put a new. It does not stick. I'm sorry, but it does not really stick. Okay. All right. Insect. It's an insect. What is that? What is that? What is that? It's a ladybug. Ladybug. I'm sorry. It's not sticking well. Ladybug. Ew. It's not sticking. Okay. Ladybug starts with the letter. Starts with the letter L. Ladybug, right? Ladybug. Oh, this is a what fruit is this? A fruit kuno vegetable. What is this vegetable? Say lettuce. 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 Lettuce, lettuce, lettuce. Lettuce, lettuce. Litus ba? Litus. Kani ba? Kani. Para di mo malibog. O, kana. Litus. Litus. Lettuce.
Can I do lettuce? I can't see it.
That one. How do you say it in your English, Louis?
Lettuce.
Lettuce. Lettuce. Okay. All right. Put that one there. Good job. Okay. This is a what word? What is this? It's a log. What is this? A log. All right. I think William is gonna earn sticker because he is cooperating. Right? Okay, here. There you go. There.
Sound.
Well, it's a wind. The
What's that
sound of the
sound?
wind. Sound of the wind again because it's windy. Okay. All right.
That sound like.
It's a wind again. Okay, what is this one? It's a laptop. Laptop goes to the tusok at the wind. Can you have a mouse there? Right? And then you're gonna move the mouse. Oh, that one is a laptop. Laptop starts with the letter. Starts with the letter. Oh, L. Yes, that's one thing I like of him because he's cooperating. Right here. Can you paste it now?
All right. There. There. Pistitan here. There. There. Good job. You get the laptop. All right. And the last one is a Lores. 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 I do not know something about this animal, but it says Lores. Lores. Lores starts with the letter.
What's that?
It's a screw. Okay. There's another screw. Okay. Yeah, okay. I want you to paste the letter L. A letter that Lores there. There. Good job. So, all these words or words, all these things, all these things. Inuwi na po si Mama. All these things starts with the letter L, with the letter L. Now because L, because William is being William is being so cooperative. I am going to give William a sticker. All right, can you put your sticker here so that your teacher's gonna see that you are doing a great job with your letter L? Okay, put a sticker there. Good job. All right, Louise, are you done with your homework?
Me.
Okay, now there is something in your homework there. Are we doing the writing, honey, now?
Me.
And then that's the end of your assignment?
Me.
Oh, I think you still need to do word something, right?
Me.
All right, so later we're going to do a graph. Okay, we are going to do this in the kitchen if we have time. This is very interesting because we're going to do a graph on the colors. This is actually William's assignment, but since we weren't able to bring M&Ms, so we are going to continue this one. If I have time, I'm going to include that in our video. However, if I do not have time, kasunod na lang. Hangyo. Okay, anyway, di ba sa pagganaan mo tanaw ani ako ang video ba? Okay. Sa mga nakauyon ra, tanawin taon mo sa akong video, maluoy taon mo. Kalain. Oh my gosh. Sige. Tanaw taon mo sa akong video, maluoy taon mo pang WH. O pang view para ko ma-monetize. Sige. So anyway, today we were able to talk about how to stretch the sentences, the important people that has contributed to the lives of Americans. Those are Helen Keller, George Washington Carver, and the Braille, right? Louis Braille. Am I right, honey? Louis Braille. I'm so bad with numbers. And then with William, we have this one here, letter M, and he did a really good stuff with this. This is, look at the sticker, very nice. So I think that is all for now, and I hope to see you on our next Distance Learning in the School Bus episode, right? Bye. See you.
Hola.